Hey everyone, and welcome to a video walkthrough from Outbound SOS. Today we're going to be going through the live ICP. Now this is something that's really important to every single revenue team out there, but what we're talking about is specifically those who sell to governments and primarily local governments as opposed to federal. But what we talk about here can apply to anyone. The whole idea of the ICP, which stands for Ideal Customer Profile, if you're unaware, is that you're going after companies that are most likely to win, like you're most likely to win a deal with them, become a long-term and profitable customer. So the way that I've done this in the past, and pretty much throughout my entire career, is look at your closed won, closed lost records, your opportunity pipeline, customer data as far as stickiness, how long they stick with you, how profitable they are, how much costs they incur, like for support and service delivery. And we take all these things into account to identify what is the company or the company profile that would make for the most profitable customer. So typically with an ICP, there's three primary categories. There's what the company is, sometimes called firmographics. I call it right company or right buyer, sorry. That is going to be things like, is this a company or is this a government agency? Is this, are they in the United States or are they in Canada or Europe? Really straight, easy to find information that you can verify through any database or even a simple Google search. Now, the second part is typically called behavioral, environmental, or I like to call it the right situation. And the reason I call it that is that these are unique things that are relevant to your world. So if I'm selling a sales software to sales teams, then in that right situation, I'm going to care about the size of the sales teams, how effective they are, how productive they are, what their success rates are, what their win rates are, that kind of stuff. And those are going to be things that go in the right situation. Now, finally, what's most important and most relevant to SOS signals, which is the companion piece to the live ICP, is right time. So these are important pieces of information that kind of indicate that now is the best time to reach out to this particular buyer, this particular company, so that you can help shape that RFP and you can shape their evaluation process and criteria so that you come out ahead and you help them actually get the service level you know that they deserve. So right time signals would be things like, did they hire somebody new in a relevant position within the last 90 to 120 days? Did they receive grant funding for a specific solution that you sell? Different things. Did they have an RFI? So a request for information from vendors out there before they even launch the request for proposal, that's RFP. These are really important signals that you can use and you can leverage in order to take more control over your pipeline, take more control over your market, and really establish yourself as an important trusted partner that no customer can ignore. So I'm going to walk you through the live ICP and how we do things a little bit differently than others and why this is a living document as opposed to just some really cool consulting project with an output that you put in a folder somewhere and people rarely use outside of maybe marketing. But this is something that I think you're going to find a lot of value in. So here we go. Keep going.